Hello friends, I'm here. As usual, I want to accompany your time with the storyline of the film. The storyline of the film that I brought this time is titled Prey 2021. Prey is a film directed by Thomas Sieben, who is also the writer of the kid film script. The film Prey stars David Cross, Hanu Kovler, Mariah Enrich, Robert Finster, Young Go, Austin Baker, Livia Mattis, and Nellie Talbot. This film tells the story of a group of friends who climb into the wild. At first, it went fine. However, the hiking journey turns into a struggle for survival for 5 friends who are on the run from a mysterious shooter. Wait, before we continue with the storyline, I remind you to click the subscribe button and activate the notification so you don't miss the latest videos. Before the film starts, we are shown a scene of a couple swimming and making out, which certainly makes singles want to be. Then they walk by the beach, making out and doing what they wanted. Well, and the Prey movie begins. The scene begins with 5 friends crossing the river. They are named Roman, Albert, Peter, Vincent, Stephen. When they arrive at the river bank, they swam leisurely while carrying them. You know, his name is also Fran, right? Well, after they satisfy the water toys, Stephen Bird would to warm their bodies. But suddenly, they heard gunshot. And they suspect that the shot was shot by someone unharmed. They also laughed a little, maybe to get rid of the panic. Then Stephen revealed that he had another surprise, which was to go on a hike. Vincent jokingly objected, but the climb continued. From a distance, you can see someone whose identity is not clear. Maybe it was a hunter who had fired a shot. Long story short, they arrived at the top with an amazing view. They were happy and praised Stephen for giving the idea. Then Stephen told a story if this was his favorite place and he used to go there often with his father. In the middle of a trip through the forest, they talk about work. And suddenly, Albert found a small doll under a tree and then he put it in his pocket because he was excited about the doll. Oh yes, Vincent's character has a phobia of heights. So, when on a trip, he is very nervous and scared. But fortunately, there is Roman who always accompanies him. Until one day, Vincent slipped and almost fell into the abyss. But again, Roman came to the rescue. Almost. Then they both continue their journey and follow the group in front. In the middle of the trip, Roman, who is Albert's younger brother, recalls a memorable moment with his fiancée, Lisa. And long story short, they returned to the car. But the tense scene began when they were happy to get to the car. Again, the mysterious gunshot appeared again. And who would have thought that the gunshot were aimed at the Vincent, which caused Vincent's arm to be injured? They all rushed to the car to take the first aid kit. But again and again, the mysterious shooter fired at the car, causing their car to be damaged. And they began to realize that they were in danger. They also went to the forest in order to avoid and escape from the pursuit of the mysterious shooter. On the sidelines of the journey, they were confused because no one was seen, but there was a shot that appeared. Then they saw a helicopter passing by and Vincent shouted for the helicopter. But Vincent's screams were reprimanded by his friends for fear of triggering the arrival of the mysterious shooter. Then they convinced Vincent and continued their journey. When they arrived at the lake, they saw a woman in a dress and long pants, and Stephen suddenly called out to the woman. Unexpectedly, the woman turned out to be the figure of the mysterious shooter, and Stephen had shot out and was shot by the woman. The other 4 friends ran in panic and fled from the place while Stephen was dead. Long story short, they find a place like an inn and they go into that place and there is a woman guarding the place. They also talk to the woman if they want to call the police because they are in danger and their cell phones have no signal. The guard woman also gave her cell phone, and when the phone was connected to the police station, suddenly the guard woman was shot by a mysterious shooter to death. Wow, what a fast movement, this shooter. What kind of psychopath shooter? Very fast? The situation was getting more and more panic and they lay down to avoid the mysterious shooter attack. And unexpectedly, Vincent was also shot and died. They fled from the end. When running away, the female shooter figure is seen. It seems that this woman is a psychopath because of her mysterious way of killing. Long story short, there are 3 of them who now run into the psychopathic woman. But strangely, the woman didn't shoot right away. And this opportunity was not watched by Peter, Albert, and Roman. They immediately ran and continued to save themselves. On the sidelines of hiding in order to save themselves, the 3 of them saw the psychopathic woman again who was standing dreaming. Roman, who has an idea, tries to trick her by throwing wood at a distance, and the psychopathic woman goes to the sound of the wood. Having managed to trick her, the 3 of them quickly continue their journey. Long story short, the 3 of them found a settlement. Oh yes, they are in the national park, but strangely, there were no visitors at all. Confusing. Yes, we will continue again. The situation that the 3 of them live in doesn't make it compact. But Peter and Albert actually fight and start bringing up work problems. Ah yes, Albert and Peter are co-workers who founded a company. Peter that left Albert and Roman is now arguing with Albert and asking about the whereabouts of his fiancée Lisa. Albert stated that Peter was just trying to pit him against each other, and the fighting continued until Roman left Albert alone. The situation passed. It was seen that Roman entered an office room without occupants. When Roman saw a laptop, he opened the laptop and played a documentary video showing a woman, where the woman is the mysterious shooter woman. But in the video, several hunters are seen teasing the psychopathic woman with her child. And wow, the child of the mysterious shooter woman was shot by the hunter. So it can be concluded that the psychopathic woman has a grudge against Hunter and their boyfriends are also targeted. Long story short, the scene moved to Peter, who is trying to continue his journey to find a way out. But unfortunately, Peter's fate is instead shot by the psychopathic woman to death. Roman and Albert, who saw the incident, could only be silent because they were confused about what they wanted to do. It didn't stop there. The psychopathic woman also shot Albert, but Albert was still alive and was helped by Roman to keep walking away from the woman. On the sidelines of the run, Albert asked for a break because he felt that he was not strong enough, and they took a break. And Roman tries to find a signal using Albert's cell phone. When Albert started lying down, Roman unlocked the cell phone with Albert's finger. And when Roman opened the message application belonging to his brother, unexpectedly, it turned out that Albert was playing back with Lisa, who is Roman's fiancée. Roman was silent while remembering the beautiful moments with Lisa. It was at that flashback moment that the essence of the story of this film began to unfold. It was shown that Albert came to the Romans to visit, and the reverie of the Roman began to awaken when the lying Albert began to regain consciousness. Roman immediately hid his brother and immediately dragged him into a cave. Maybe this Roman doesn't have the heart to just leave his brother, even though his brother has been mean to him. Long story short, it looks like the psychopathic woman is walking, and Roman quickly hides. While sneaking, Roman continues to pick at the psychopathic woman. It seems that the psychopathic woman is aware, but the psychopathic woman only looks for a moment and continues her journey. Roman, who has a sense, then detects the knife and doll that Albert finds, and Roman was rushing to leave Albert. Long story short, Roman was looking for the psychopathic woman, and in the Roman cave saw several corpses suspected of being the actions of the psychopathic woman. Slowly, Roman began to count the woman, and Roman prepared the knife he had broke. But unfortunately, the woman was aware that Roman was behind her. Roman also raises his hand, and the psychopathic woman shot Roman in the leg. Roman explained that he is sorry for Anna's incident and shows the little doll that Albert found. When the woman takes the doll, Roman kick the gun and attack the psychopathic woman. They fight and until finally Roman managed to hold the gun. And instead of shooting the woman, Roman throws the gun away, and the woman falls into a ravine to her death. Roman can finally breathe a sigh of relief, and the Prey movie ends. Okay, the Prey film storyline is finished, which can be said to be confusing but tense. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you on the next film storyline. Bye!